AITA for ending a creative partnership because my work was uncredited. Background: my friend and I, both 20s, have worked together on creative projects before and had plans to work together on others. I'm a writer, they're an artist/animator. We're both semi-professionals. About a year ago, they told me they were looking for ideas for their graduate short film and asked if I had anything to pitch. I offered a list of short story pitches suitable for the format. They picked one of these, and I worked with them to expand it and fill out some details. We agreed that I would be credited. The story went through a few changes during production, but in the end, my original pitch and the final product have all these things in common: the main character's name, gender, species, mentioned because it's a very specific animal, the main conflict, the method for overcoming that conflict, and the main character's goal. The film is just a few minutes long with no dialogue, so all of those elements are essential and form the whole basis of the film. Think of how short and focused the story in a typical Disney/Pixar short or a kid's picture book is. A few weeks ago, they sent me a nearly complete version with a blank credits page to review and confirm I still wanted to be credited. This felt like an odd confirmation to need from me, as I expected to be credited regardless. I confirmed I still wanted to be credited and noted that it was essentially the same as my original pitch. I was not informed that the film had been publicly screened until the day after it happened. I still haven't seen the final version of the film, but my friend sent me a screenshot showing where I was listed in the credits. My name appears under other special thanks, and there is no indication anywhere that the film is based on my story and character. I had a big problem with this, as it's not even technically a credit, and it's impossible to tell that I had any creative contribution at all, let alone that I came up with the main character and her arc. I can't put this on my CV, and no professionals who liked the story would know to reach out to me. I was very upset and told them I was disappointed in how it had been handled. I questioned why I hadn't been more informed about the credits or release. They got defensive, but then offered to try to get it changed. I thanked them. The next day, they sent me a message telling me that I was also at fault for not telling them how I wanted to be credited and for not checking in on the project enough. I didn't find either of these points accurate or even relevant to a discussion about properly crediting someone else's work. I told them I didn't want to collaborate on any future projects. AITA? Note: this wasn't our first collaboration, but previously I've been the one responsible for sharing our publicly released projects. I always credited them clearly for any involvement they had in story or premise.